And we're back. What's up, Live? We back. We not in the man cave. We're not in the lab. That's the office. Uh, that's upstairs. And then we got a bunch of bedrooms. We in the kitchen. We about to get our Chef Boy ID on. The chicken's cooking. We got the potatoes. Jeremy, while I peel some potatoes, Live. You got the. It's marinating and the juices and stuff. It's getting a little thick in here. But Live. I'm just saying, while I cut potatoes, like I think some people be on here just doing their nails, like their toenails with the toes all in the camera. So you can watch me get my Chef Boy ID on. You seen some stuff that I posted that I've been whipping up. I ain't a chef, I ain't a cook, but I'm a mean McDonald's and Burger King boy. That's getting a little tiring. And then you got the Wawa for the locals. But I just had some stuff on my mind, Live. I'm sitting here. We in the pandemic. I'm telling you, I'm taking. Still taking. I know it's not the thick of the Rona. We're trying to come out of the Rona, but I joked early on about the swine flu and the H1N1 and the rabbit flu, bird flu, and Ebola and all that. But that's sort of what's on my mind. It's the pandemic. I take the pandemic serious with the quarantine and the social distance, and you gotta keep your social distance. And it's funny to me because I was somewhere where I'm not usually. I was at the bougie Walmart. We discussed that. You in the hood Walmart, you walk in, there's hangers with clothes on the floor, and some of the shelves are bare. Like you need your fresh, crisp canned goods and stuff like that. You travel to the bougie Walmart, and they run off the pushers. Anyway, so I was in the bougie Walmart. I don't even remember what I was saying, but I was in the bougie Walmart, and I was surprised. I was amazed, ladies and gentlemen. These motorcycles, they I didn't coin that phrase, but they actually were 6 feet apart. I'm like, they didn't have marks on the floor or nothing. Like usually, I go to the hood Walmart, the hood Walmart, the hood grocery store, and motherfuckers. If you got a cart, you a cart length apart, which I guess ain't even close to 6 feet. But most of the time, motherfuckers is right on top of motherfuckers. You get what I'm saying, motherfuckers? Anyway, but like I'm saying, I don't want to joke about the pandemic and the pushers. It was a bad season for the cookie pushers. I didn't, in the pandemic, I didn't see any cookie pushers out there. I escaped with my life this season. I know next season, they going to get their numbers up. People going to be fiending for them cookies. They, the Girl Scouts, they gotta keep their numbers high. And they be getting. I know they probably went to an online format, just like everybody else with the Zoom and stuff. They probably took their pushing online. And you still got corporate. You still got Barbara in accounting. You still got Helen in the mailroom. But what I'm saying, as I cook my chicken. I'm reminded, like my mom's like a health nut, and she's like a germaphobe. Like it's a joke, but it's not. And over the years, you keep you cook your chicken. If you have a mom like mine, you're warned about the salmonella or whatever it is, the bacteria in the blood, and you gotta wash your hands, and you don't want the chicken to touch the chicken, and you when you put it in the soup or the shopping cart, you don't want the chicken touching anything either. And the salmonella, I think that's what it is. You're warned about these things. You're warned about these things, and you worry about these things. Like I said, you keep the bleach by the sink, in some households. You keep the bleach by the sink. You wash your dishes, your silverware, in bleach and hot water, steaming hot, scalding hot. Like don't throw it on the baby hot water. And you take these precautions, and you wanna You want to keep it. You want to keep it clean. You want to keep it clean, sanitation. You would think you was at the doctor's office and scrubbing in the way you got to take these precautions. But with all that said, live, I'm a little. With all the precautions you take with the chicken, who would have thought it was undercooked back? You know. I watched the Anthony Bourdains and I watched the Parts Unknown and the layovers, and I watched different travel channel things. And I've seen people in foreign lands. They eat the fried beetles, and they eat the I don't even know what the name of this insect is, but it's crazy and creepy, and it's on a stick. But you eat it, and you know, when in Rome, you do what the Romans do. And I've seen people eat live octopus and squid, and they cook it, and the shit is squirming around, and then they chop it up, and the body parts are still moving. And like I'm saying, with all the precautions you take when you're doing your salmonella chicken, who'd have thought it was undercooked back? Now, we've been hearing about salmonella for decades now. Salmonella. The chicken killer. I haven't heard of nobody dying from chicken. Undercooked back. Took out half the population. Who would have known? It's crazy, you know. Welcome. I'm getting my Chef Boyer deal. We talk about the precautions you take during the Rona and during the pandemic. And even before the pandemic, I was talking about how some households warn you about the chicken and salmonella. And I was saying, who would have thought? It was undercooked bat that would get you. Undercooked bat took out half the population, while as chicken, great in many black households, has still not killed one person. I don't even know anybody got sick by salmonella. Like I said, you got your bleach near the sink, you do your precautions, and you know, black folks like chicken, so it's not a racial thing. That's like a Dave Chappelle shout out. It's a funny thing. We're joking. But you know, undercooked bat. Who would have thought? So I don't know what's next. Like I said, we joke about the swine flu. There's going to be something next. Hopefully we come out of this pandemic. Hopefully we do something to come out of this pandemic. We got stuff on the way. Undercooked bat. And like I said, it's something that's readily eaten in other parts of the world. Bat, I guess, just like all other stuff, like cockroaches and stuff like that. But you know, who would have thought? Years of trying to evade and avoid the salmonella. Undercooked bat got us. You know, and there was just one person that had the undercooked bat, and then he, I guess, got some kind of coronavirus food poisoning from the undercooked bat. You know, and like I'm saying, the blood, chicken, salmonella, I guess, I don't know. Undercooked bat took out half the population. I don't want to joke about these things. It's just like I'm saying, it amazes me with all the ills in the world, and you know, we're coming up on the 20th anniversary of 9/11. Salute, like, you know, I watched that. I still remember where I was. Like I tell people, I feel like 9/11 is Generation X's Pearl Harbor, or the Kennedy assassination, or Martin Luther. I grew up, my mom would tell me, oh, I was in the gymnasium when Kennedy was shot, they announced it. And, you know, then we got Biggie and Tupac, you know. I know where I was when Tupac got shot. I don't really know where I was when Biggie got shot. I remember where I was when he got shot, while he was in the hospital, when they announced his death. I was in homeroom, 9th grade year. It Was Written came out like the week before. I forget, Machiavelli came out the week after that. It was Friday the 13th. I remember because he got shot, and then 6 days later, he passed away. And then Machiavelli came out, and the 7-Day Theory. But, you know, I'm just saying, undercooked bat, ills of the world. Salute to all the 9/11 survivors, victims, get out there, support your local troops or foreign troops. The troops. That's not a joke. They defend our country. See, some people don't have can't make a distinction between like police officers and military. Like the military is military. Police are here to protect and serve. In the black community, I'm not going in there. But social justice, criminal justice. I'm a social worker by trade. I play a lot, but anyway. So when it comes to the troops are here to defend everybody. They defend everybody. They keep our borders safe. Like, we haven't had a war on domestic land, that's homeland, since the Revolutionary War. That's when they freed the slaves. World War II, we got attacked. Pearl Harbor, that wasn't even the mainland. Not to discount that. And Vietnam was in Vietnam, and that was a French war. And the Korean War, but it's been, we were fighting ourselves. But not to go on a history lesson. I'm just saying with the undercooked vat and stuff. Who'd have thought? 500,000 just in the U.S. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on it. It's a lot. It's a lot. And it's touched every continent. And I believe every country in the world. And here, for years, I've been bleaching my whole house after cooking chicken. And like I said, I've come on this rant because I'm cooking some chicken right now. Now, these are just some thoughts, how I'm feeling at the time. You can like, comment, subscribe. It's more on the way. Lord forgive them. They just jokes. But, undercooked vat. I'll check in with you when the chicken and the food's done. Well.